Hey guys, it's your girl Shay here at OGK Wrestling Report, here to review Raw and Smackdown. So first we're going to get into Becky Lynch and Stephanie McMahon, who opened Raw. Now, of course, Stephanie McMahon says that she wants Becky Lynch to get seen by the doctors so that she can be cleared to go to WrestleMania and have her match with Ronda Rousey with no problems. But Becky Lynch doesn't believe Stephanie, of course. I mean, who does? So she does not want to be checked out by the WWE doctors because she's afraid that they'll say that she won't be cleared, because Becky feels that she's not the champion that the corporate people want. She thinks that they would just push her aside for maybe somebody else. So I can't really blame her there. But anyway, Stephanie goes to tell her, if you don't go to the doctor, if you don't see our doctors, then you will be suspended indefinitely. So of course, Becky is not happy about that, so she attacks Stephanie McMahon, and she gets good about time because Stephanie needs it. She always needs it because she always trying to put people down. But anyway, yes, she attacked Stephanie. She got her ass, but then Stephanie kicked her in her injured knee. And of course, they pretty much took her out. So Stephanie got away. So Becky's still on suspension, of course. So that sucks for her. She's gonna have to go see the doctors. I don't see how she can get out of this. I don't know, but we'll see. Okay. But anyways, they go to commercial. They go back to Becky backstage. She's being escorted out, of course, because she's suspended, and you have Ronda Rousey coming up to her saying, well, why did you attack Stephanie? We have the main event of WrestleMania coming up, and you're just blatantly beating her up and getting yourself suspended, which kind of sounds hypocritical because she's been attacking Stephanie every time she sees her, really. But I get what she's saying. I totally get what she's saying, but it still sounds hypocritical. But anyway, she does this whole promo on Becky, and Becky kind of just stands there and looks at her, and I'm like, is she gonna say anything to Ronda or not? And Ronda pretty much stacks her up and looks her up and down and like, you're a bitch, Advil and ice, or whatever she said. But she didn't deliver it correctly, I don't think, because you could barely hear what she was saying, because she's just not good at promos. But anyways, so cut to the ring. You already got Liv Morgan in the ring, and she's about to have a match with Ronda Rousey, which isn't a championship match, which I thought it was, but it's not. So, of course, Ronda Rousey, she gets the better of Liv Morgan after playing cat and mouse with her for a bit. And she beats Liv Morgan. I don't think anybody doubted that. So she challenges Sarah Morgan, but I guess Liv Morgan wasn't enough of a challenge for her. So she cuts a promo. She said something I could barely understand what she was saying. So when she gets mad, when she gets flustered, you cannot understand what she is saying. She needs to slow it down a bit. She's going to be doing these promos. Like, please, somebody get her some help. Please. She's been here long enough where she could talk. Or if she's not going to talk, then get her a manager. Get her an advocate. Like Paige, she says she wants to manage somebody. Paige is a great talker. They need to put her with Ronda, I think. I mean, it will be a weird matchup, but it'll be so much better than hearing Ronda Rousey talk. Anyway, so like I said, she challenges Sarah. Sarah takes the challenge like a G, like the G that she is. And of course, she loses, but then Ronda, of course, she wants to face, what's her name, Ruby. Ruby ain't here for it. Ruby said she wants to check on her friends, make sure that they're okay. Of course, checking on your friends, nothing wrong with that. So she'll face Ronda another time, I think, maybe at the Elimination Chamber next week. So we'll see. I think Ruby will definitely give her a good fight. Definitely. I don't think she's going to win, of course. She's not. But I think it'll be a good matchup. Ruby is really good, and she'll really be able to show what she can do. So, okay. The next thing is Sasha and Bayley versus Alicia and Nikki Cross. Alicia and Nikki Cross, it actually works. It works. I don't know how, but it does. It was a great idea to put them two together. They're both a little nutty, but they're nutty enough to control each other. It balances out, I feel like. So I like them two together. Especially their little catchphrase, "Don't cross the box." That was cute. I like that. But of course we didn't really, I didn't think we was going to get the match because Alicia and Nikki attacked Sasha and Bayley. But of course we did get the match because I guess they just wanted some type of sympathy for Bayley and Sasha going into their match. And once they finally got the win, it would be better heartfelt, I guess. So of course you had Bayley in the match pretty much the whole time, because Sasha, she looked like she was really banged up, and of course they said, they haven't said it, but she's injured, so she needs to be put off all the live events and all the TV events, like until Elimination Chamber, because come on, she's going to be in an Elimination Chamber. She needs to rest up, so she must not be too bad because they put her in a match. So hopefully that's a good sign. Alrighty, and next you got Finn Balor versus Lio Rush, which actually was advertised as Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley. We ended up getting Lio Rush because Bobby said that Finn isn't good enough to share the ring with him. Alrighty. But I've been wanting to see this match anyway, Finn versus Lio Rush, because I thought that it would be a great match. It wasn't as long as I wanted to be, but it's still a really, really good match. I liked the chemistry that Lio Rush and Finn Balor have together, so I'm pretty sure on down the line they will have another match, maybe at a pay-per-view, so it can be maybe 15 minutes, get a little extra time to really get in there. So, but I was really happy with that match. Of course, Finn Balor won. My guy won. Even with bruised ribs, he was all taped up and all that. Poor thing. But he's still a winner. So, of course, it's going to lead to him challenging for the Intercontinental Championship, which I hope he gets. But I really want to see Bobby Lashley shine with the Intercontinental Championship, so he can't get it yet. I don't want him to get it just yet. I want to see what Bobby can do. I want to give him a chance. And plus, it's Black History Month, so he has to keep it for at least all of February. Nothing wrong with that, right? Alright, and then we have Kurt Angle and Braun Strowman versus Corbin and Drew McIntyre. But let me go over Kurt's segment first. He comes out and he talks about, his career and that there's one opponent that he can't beat, and that's Father Time. And of course, it sounded like he was about to retire. So, of course, Corbin comes out and interrupts him and just puts me to sleep, so I don't know what happened next. No, I'm kidding. So he comes out, tries to attack Kurt Angle, and of course, Drew McIntyre, he had to come out and try to embarrass Kurt again. So, Braun Strowman comes out and he helps Kurt Angle. So that, of course, that's set up for the tag team match of Kurt, Braun versus Corbin and Drew McIntyre finds up. I didn't have to put finds up in there, but I did because he is fine. Anyways, they had their match. It was a nice little tag team match, but it ended in disqualification. Why? I don't understand it. They could have had a clear winner there. I don't like when they end in disqualification in main events. It really irks my nerves because anybody could have won this match. It wasn't going to hurt anybody. It wasn't going to advance anybody really. The only person that could have really advanced was Kurt. So, but he doesn't really need it because he's already a legend. And we all know that he can beat Corbin and McIntyre. I don't know why they haven't have him beat them, but we all know that he can. So, it doesn't even really matter if he wins or if he loses. So, they should have just had a clear winner. Alright. But that is it for Raw. I noticed there was no Seth. Where is Seth? Where is he? I missed him. They should have showed some type of segment on him. Something like he was missed. He was missed. They could at least had him do a segment or something like where are you? I know he's injured or whatever. He hurt his back. But at least like an interview at home, that's where he was. They could have did that. Something. I mean, the guy is going for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. He needs to be there. If not, like I said, an interview at home. Something. I mean, come on. Anyways, that's the end of Raw. Raw was not that good this week. It was not that good. I give it a solid D, and that's about it. As a matter of fact, a D minus. Yeah, it wasn't good. Anyways, on to Smackdown. So we start off with Charlotte coming in and saying that she wants to be the one to challenge Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania because she's healthy, unlike Becky. So, of course, that warrants Becky to come out through the audience. With Charlotte made this kind of funny joke. She says, one thing is still my dad's catchphrase, but still Roman Reigns' entrance. I thought that was pretty funny. But I noticed that Becky, when she was coming down those stairs, she wasn't limping. She was walking pretty good on that knee. So, and then she jumped over a rail, like right on her knee, like. Okay, you need to sell that a little bit better. Come on. I know you're not really hurt, but come on. Let's sell the injury, okay? So, basically, she comes down to the ring, and of course, that warrants the security guards to come out and the producers because she's not supposed to be there. She's suspended. And of course, you have Charlotte in the ring mocking her, saying, oh, my leg, my knee. And Triple H comes out and he's like, Charlotte, get out of here. This does not concern you. Get your ass out of here. And so she leaves without a fight or anything like that. I was surprised by that. But anyways, Triple H tells Becky, look, you're hurt. And you won't see the doctors, so you have to go home because you know you're on suspension. Just go home. So Becky, of course she had to just kind of light his fire by saying, how's Steph doing? Is she okay? Has she seen the doctors? And of course, Triple H takes the bait and he tells her, look, Becky, just like everybody else, I'm bought into this whole the man thing, but you know what? I think you a chump. I think you're afraid of Ronda Rousey. That's why you don't want to go see the doctors. You're afraid that you're going to get cleared and that you're going to have to face her at WrestleMania and that you think you're going to lose. And Becky, she's just kind of standing there taking it. I'm like, just like on Raw, she's just sitting there with a smirk on her face. Like, why are you sitting there with a smirk on your face? Like, you ain't got nothing to say? You have so much to say on Twitter, but now you have nothing to say. Like, why are they writing her like this? Like, come on. Like, she's witty enough where she can go back and forth with people. I just don't understand why they're not letting her do that. But anyways, of course, Becky got tired of hearing what he had to say, so she slapped the face out of his mouth, like only the man can. So she leaves on her own. I guess she was just okay with slapping him. I thought she was gonna like beat his ass like she beat Stephanie McMahon, but she's no Stone Cold. No, Stone Cold would have beat his ass. So people really need to stop comparing her to Stone Cold. She's not him. No, stop it. She's not. And plus, it's too early to say, oh, this is a Stone Cold thing. Like, what she got going on is different, I think. It's different. I just don't see it. I'm sorry. I don't. But anyway, moving on. We have Randy Orton versus Mustafa Ali, which was a great match that I was looking forward to. Once they announced it, I was like, yes, I would love to see Mustafa versus Randy because I already know it's going to be a good match, which it was. Of course, Randy Orton pretty much controlled the whole match, but Mustafa got in some good offense too. I thought that was really smart when he was going for his DDT, and he kind of hung on to the ropes because he just knew that Randy was going to go for that RKO. I thought that was a really, really smart move by him. I really liked that. But Randy ended up winning in a very surprising way. Wow, RKO with him out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. I love the match. It was a really good match. It was really great. Of course, I wanted to go longer, but they can do that all down the line. So I'm fine with that. It's just a little matchup before Elimination Chamber, so I'm sure they'll do something else in due time. So after the match, Randy celebrates his win, but here comes Samoa Joe to lock in the clutch. The cow. I don't know how to say it. I just call it the clutch. Anyways, yeah, he locks it in. Pretty much puts Randy to sleep, and he knocks out Mustafa. And he's left in the ring like, Samoa Joe. Yeah. Then he does a backstage segment, pretty much cutting a promo, letting everybody know that he's walking out of Elimination Chamber as your WWE champion. And that's all it's going to be. Alright. Alright, so next we have the Triple Threat Tag Team match. The reason why I'm mentioning is because it wasn't a great match. It didn't really showcase anybody, but it really pissed me off that Mandy Rose got the pin on Naomi again. Like, how many times you gonna let this girl get over on Naomi? Like, Naomi is so much better than her. Like, can we not? Alright? So hopefully Naomi pins her ass in Elimination Chamber. I am hoping that she does. Alright. Please. Okay. Next we have Bryan versus Hardy. So I was also looking forward to this match too. I knew it wasn't gonna get that much time, but I was excited for it anyway. It was still a great match. Daniel and Jeff, they have a lot of chemistry. I really like their match. So hopefully on down the line they'll be able to do a bigger match as well. I think it's gonna be even better than the one they had this week in the main event. But again, just like Raw, the main event match ended in disqualification. Like, can we not do that? At least have Bryan win. At least, or have Jeff Hardy win. I hate when champions lose non-title matches, but at least give him some momentum going in. Something like, can we not have the disqualifications? I really, really hate it. I really hate it. So, of course, Bryan's friend Rowan had to come in and attack Jeff, so they warranted, who came out first? Randy Orton, Mustafa, Samoa Joe, and of course ended with AJ Styles coming in and just knocking out pretty much everybody and standing tall with Daniel Bryan looking on, probably nervous that he just might lose to AJ Styles. Which I don't think he is. I think Bryan is going to bring it home yet again. I mean, look at his title. He's got a whole new title. Come on, he can't lose now. I hope not. I hope not. I like this new Daniel Bryan. I really like him. He's at the top of his game. I'm so happy that they gave him something to do because for a while he wasn't doing jack squat. So I'm glad he's back to being champion. It's where he needs to be. It's where he should be at all times. Alright. So that is the end of Smackdown's review. But let me grade it. I'm going to give it a solid B+. B+. It was an awesome Smackdown. It was great all the way through, pretty much. All the matches were good. I wish we could have saw Rey Mysterio too. I missed him, but we didn't get to see him. But I'm guessing him and Andrade is going to have a one-on-one match at the Elimination Chamber. I don't know if there's going to be a stipulation or not. It should be, but it really doesn't need to be because they work very well together. So hopefully we get that at Elimination Chamber. Alright, and that is it, everybody. I know this video kind of ran a little bit long. I might have to cut some things out. But I enjoyed this week of wrestling. I did. So, and I hope you guys did too. And I will see you until next time.